Hey everyone, David with David and Eva Lise, and tonight's health chat is on healthy weight. And weight is not an issue that I've ever had to really deal with, but what we've learned through our journey, how our health journey is, it's not necessarily always about just losing weight, it's about maintaining healthy weight. So we're going to talk about how you might want to do that. We have some recommendations for you.
Well, and the reason, we'll get into that.
Yeah.
Why you haven't had to deal with weight. It's a different situation. Everybody's body is different. And mine different because I've had 3 children and I had them in 3 years. So it was, I struggled a while there. But anyway, so we're going to fill you in on kind of what we do and what we've learned through the process.
And every Tuesday night, you can join us for Health Chat. We're going to have a different topic. Next week, we're going to be talking about healthy nutrition.
Yeah, so if you'd care to join us, let us know and we'll get you the links for those healthy chats on Tuesday evenings. And we do have them recorded, so you can watch them whenever you can.
So we're going to go ahead and share our screen right now, and so you can see the presentation.
Okay. Here's one screen. And we're right on to healthy weight. So today, we're going to talk about mainly health, because better health starts with a healthy weight. You have your heart health, your brain health, your immune system, digestion, joint health, heart health, aging, energy levels. All of that is combined and connected to healthy weight.
Absolutely.
So benefits of health loss. Oh gosh, look at them all. We got reduce of migraines. We got lowering the risk of type 2 diabetes. So many things. Not just, fitting in your clothes better or looking better. It's about all of these things on the inside.
Yeah, and I don't know about you, but I've noticed some of the advertising out there, it's focusing in on how one looks on the outside, which obviously is important to be lean.
Yeah.
But when it comes to looking healthy on the outside, that's just one part of it. It's also super, super important that you are healthy on the inside as well. So weight loss definitely can help you improve your health on the inside as well.
Exactly. But I think a lot of us have tried diets, right? We've tried different things to help us shed those extra pounds and inches. But diets lead to loss of lean muscle. And this is the key here, because when you lose your muscle, then you slow down your metabolism. And when you slow down your metabolism, then you gain weight back faster. So that's just the worst, it's the cycle. A lot of us have been through there. So we want to do it differently. And we've learned that there's a different way to do it. And that's by holding onto your muscle and shedding just the fat part. So we're going to show you how we can do that today. And Shaklee addresses that dilemma for us. And we've also found some other ways to do that in how we eat and what works best for our body. So we're willing to share that with you and help you through your journey in many other ways. So reach out to us and let us know if you'd like help with that, because we have been kind of working on this and what works best with our bodies and finding out how to help people for quite a long time now. And it's been a really cool journey. But tonight we're going to talk about how to burn fat, not muscle, and just how to achieve a leaner, healthier future. We can start with your BMI. Now, this is just a starting place. This is where we were going to talk about how David's journey is different than mine, because he is mostly muscle. And he does really well at keeping up his muscle, keeping that muscle. And therefore, that's by using the Shaklee program as well as working out, staying active. And pretty much that's been his whole lifestyle. He's been an athlete, and therefore he has a lot of muscle. And so
which just sounds odd, because I don't really.
You're not like a bodybuilder.
No, I don't. I don't lift weights. I'm not like focused on lifting and gaining more muscle. But the point of this is that if you look at the paragraph, their body mass index is a universally recognized measure of body composition based on height and weight, which we all know. And it's a helpful starting place. And the reason why that's an important additional comment is because my BMI, if I look at the charts, actually will show that I'm overweight on a lot of BMI charts, which is interesting because of my height and weight. And so I'm a bit of an oddball, but it's not because I'm overweight. It's just because I happen to have a lot of muscle. And it's not because I'm lifting and trying to deliberately gain muscle. I think a lot of the reason why I've maintained muscle is specifically because of the science behind the Shaklee products.
Well, that and you, it's been a lifestyle for you too.
True.
You were an athlete, and so your body, starting from a very young age, your body develops that kind of habit of what you're going to do and grow, and muscle weighs more than fat.
True, but it isn't just because I started out. I think because as we get older, we know older people can start to lose body mass or muscle mass. And what I've noticed in myself is that has not happened at all.
Right.
So that's pretty interesting.
Right. So when you check out your, at the end, we're going to show you how to take a health print assessment so you can find out your BMI and kind of know where to start and how much, how far you want to go with us. So small changes can lead to big results. A simple diet and lifestyle changes can lead to big results for your health. Portion control, clean eating, and 20 minutes of daily exercise can help you with those changes. And so we have done a lot of studying and a lot of research on the clean eating part of this. So we're going to talk about that later. And if you'd like to know more, just let us know more. We're going to chat about that another time. But now we're going to talk about a cleanse, because cleanses are super important from thinking about where you're starting from and what your habits have already been. So you want to start with something that's going to jumpstart your diet, your healthy diet and your lifestyle. And so this is what we've done before. We use all of these products. And the step 1 is to detoxify. So you want to eliminate cravings and healthy eating to help you with your weight loss journey. And you can do this in 7 days. You can restore and detoxify, help maintain a healthy digestive balance. You can increase focus and energy and get rid of those cravings just by doing a 7-day cleanse. It's really cool. So you use some of these, or use these products that are on the page, but you also eat specifically for 7 days. And I think any of us can do that for 7 days, right? It'll be hard for the first days, and then it gets so much easier. But you're going to eat fruits, vegetables, and you can have some tea. Fruits, vegetables, pretty much completely. That's how you're going to clean out your body.
Organic fruit, though.
Yes. Berries, especially, you need organic berries because of all the pesticides. So take a look at the Dirty Dozen. You can look it up online and find it in very many places, so that you'll know which fruits and vegetables to get organically or not. You don't have to do 100%, but there's some that you definitely want to do. You don't want to, add to the toxic things in your body when you're trying to detoxify. So some good things are very healthy oils, your herbs and these are great pictures, and lots of good herbs for your body. They really help so many things. Things you want to avoid. So we're going to avoid the nuts, the grains, the dairy, and the sugar. So let's cut those out for 7 days. And then to help with hunger management, you're going to, you can make some smoothies and use some of the products in the Shaklee group. And then you have ways to get through those 7 days and then start step 2. Step 2 is getting fit for life with the 180 program. Now, they specifically called it 180. Why, Hen?
Well, because you are actually doing an about face and turning around, going in the other direction.
Yep. Changing your life, not a 360. You're not going to go yo-yo, back to the weight and stuff. You're going to learn how to keep the weight off. That's what's huge about this program. So you're going to burn fat, not muscle, to achieve a healthier weight. You're going to do this with leucine. It's a natural essential amino acid, and that's what helps keep your muscle. You're stimulating your protein synthesis and signals to your body to hold on to muscle mass and to shed the fat.
Yeah, this is actually, we love this program because it's actually designed for you to be able to not be on the program.
Right.
It's not a perpetual program
Right.
to continue, for you to continue to have to be on.
Right, but you can use some of the products continually at a
absolutely.
smaller amount and keep the weight off. But we have a good picture here with the 150 pound woman, which looks like me right here. When I am at a very unhealthy weight, I can be about the same weight as I am when I am at a very healthy weight of 150. I've seen this transformation with my own eyes, and it was amazing because my muscle tone started showing. I was like, oh my gosh, I have muscles again, and tone muscles where my legs looked really good, and I had a waist again after having 3 children in 3 years. It was 4 years. Sorry. So anyway, it was really cool to watch and very exciting at the same time. So here we have what we use in this program. We have the Life Shake. So here we're going to show you this in person as well, but we use non-GMO soy protein. This is cold pressed, so the soy is not bad. This is a very good, high quality soy that we have been on for a very long time and have had no negative effects. Our children as well. And our boys have not turned into girls. So we have the leucine. There's no artificial flavors, sweeteners, or preservatives. You're going to find that in so many of the powders out there, protein powders that you do not want. Those make a big difference. The artificial sweeteners, that's what makes you fat. So look up that research if you'd like to a little bit more. But they're all gluten-free and all low glycemic to help those of you with diabetes or who don't want to get diabetes. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're going to show you. I'm going to switch the camera around here and stop sharing. There you go. Hi, guys.
So
here's a protein powder.
Here's a protein powder.
Here's the Life Shake. Beautiful. So what's really cool about this Life Shake is it has 1 billion CFUs of a patent probiotics. Huge for your to support your digestive and immune system, because that's where your immune system comes from, is your digestion. And I know that when my digestion is not great, I start to either get sick or feel something, and I have to be really careful. It also contains omega-3s. These are the ones that we're missing in our diet, a lot of us, especially those that do not live anywhere near fresh water source or ocean. So we have essential fatty acid that supports heart and brain health. That's why you want those omega-3s. 24 grams of protein, including 16 grams of our proprietary based non-GMO protein, precise ratios of 9 essential amino acids, all those wonderful things. So love that thing. Okay, and lots of flavors.
And it comes in strawberry, vanilla, chocolate, and right now they have a peach.
Oh,
so good.
Yeah, seasonal flavors.
And it's a meal replacement. So
yeah. Make a smoothie. You
can make a smoothie and have an actual meal here, and for less than $3.50 per day. We'll talk more about that later. And then there are also meal bars as well that come with it. And instead of a shake, you can have a meal bar, and that's a meal replacement as well. Mm-hmm. This is peanut butter and chocolate chip, and then they have blueberry and almond. And then they have chocolate, white chocolate and white chocolate cinnamon, which we don't have at the moment, but that's a really tasty one as well.
That one's my favorite. But those are great for on a run. Like when you're out running errands and you didn't bring your smoothie with you, bring a bar, quick and easy. This program is so easy for a very busy mom like me. Or dad. So,
right. I always, when I worked at the office, I loved to be able to take a meal bar or a shake and pretty much just eat on the run and not have to stop to eat. So I really love the convenience of having these available.
And with a shake, with a you know, you can make a shake, smoothie. You can add anything to it. You can add frozen blueberries to the vanilla, and it just tastes so good and keeps it cold, you know, just amazing. I throw in a handful of spinach in a lot of these because a lot of times I'm not getting in, you know, as many vegetables, even though a lot of that nutrients is in here. Why not make it a little bit thicker, make it a little bit better, right? I don't know how to get better.
She's good at throwing avocado in too,
Oh,
which
yeah,
really makes it
creamy.
creamy and
Smooth.
delicious. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
let's go on back to sharing our screen.
Yep, right there, blue. And preview.
All right.
All right, so, okay, more products. Wait, we didn't finish the products. I'm so sorry, everybody. Right?
Oh, well, we can come back to that. We can come back to those products later.
Okay. All right, so next slide. We have the program. We have the breakfast. So you start really with the cleanse and stuff. You know, you kind of do that for the first 7 days, and then you can jump into this. This is step 2. The breakfast is a shake or a meal bar plus a metabolic boost. So the metabolic boost is just a little supplement, a boost of green tea extract, and it enhances your metabolism naturally so you can burn more calories from fat. So it'll help keep your blood sugar level so that you're not craving sugary things, and help your energy go on. Then you can have a snack. So mid-morning, you can have a tea. We have 2 different teas, the pomegranate and the green tea. It's the green matcha tea, so good for you. And the green tea is unsweetened, and the pomegranate has just a little bit of natural sweetener. So not sugar, but stevia, I think. I can't remember, monk fruit. And then with those, with a snack, you're going to do something like raw almonds and an apple, or some hummus and veggies. So very, very easy. Or you can do a snack bar. So they have, Shaklee has a lot of, I think 4 different flavors of snack bars, and they're 10 grams of protein. So that'll help you get through if you're on the run. So we've got 2 different options. You can have a good healthy snack at home, or, you know, a bar if you're on the run, or take your healthy snack with you. Then you go into lunch, another shake or a meal bar and your metabolic boost, and then you can have another snack. So you want it, we're trying to speed up the metabolism here. So you're eating every couple of hours. You can have a Shaklee snack bar like it shows here, or a healthy snack. And then dinner is a healthy meal, plus your metabolic boost. So you're going to keep that going throughout the day. We're going to show you about the meals as well, but you can switch this up, just so you know. If you need to do the healthy meal for lunch and do a shake for dinner, you totally can do that. It's optional. So
and again, it's less than $3.50 a day.
Oh yeah.
Or a meal.
A meal. So your meals, your breakfast and lunch right there was less than $3.50. Can't even get that going out anywhere, even cheap fast food. So to make a healthy meal, you're going to want to use a half to 1 cup of whole grain. This is where you're bringing the grains back in, like quinoa or brown rice. My favorite gluten-free pasta is the quinoa and brown rice pasta at Trader Joe's, because it seems to hold up the best and taste the best. Then you have the 4 to 6 ounces of protein, something like free-range chicken or pork, salmon, tofu, grass-fed beef. Remember, we're keeping with these really healthy foods, or beans and legumes. You're going to have unlimited veggies. So you want to fill up your plate with half your plate with veggies. Focus on colorful options, lots of greens, reds, oranges, and then you get to pick a healthy fat. So olive oil, like with your salmon, 1/4 of an avocado, or a small 1/8 cup of shredded cheese. I stay away from the dairy, but to each his own, right? So that is what looks like a lot of our dinners. We try to do that with our dinners, and I don't always do a whole grain at dinner. A lot of times I just fill up on veggies and the lean protein, or I'll do the grain and the beans, as my protein.
Yeah, but this is absolutely an ideal meal for us, and for most people probably. And when we eat like this, we have a meal like this, we're rocking. So
feeling so good.
Yeah.
All right. So let's talk a little bit about the 180 study, because, well, it's the longest and largest study on the combination of exercise and the Shaklee meal program and its effect on weight loss and body composition. So it has confirmed that the 180 plus exercise has been more effective than exercise alone. The subjects on the program for 6 months lost an average of 14 pounds of excess body fat and more than 3 inches off their hips. And that's what happened to me. I lost, I think it was like 17 pounds in the 3 months, and all the inches off my body was huge. So you can also get all the significant improvement in your blood pressure and glucose control. So you're not only getting leaner and losing the weight, but you're getting all those benefits from the inside out.
And the 80-20 rules in full effect here. We know that 80% of your health is going to be based on nutrition, not exercise.
Right.
And
you see that all the time.
I like to share that story when especially the last gym I worked out in, seeing the same people for a number of years and noticing how they never ever really seem to lose weight or look different, or they always, to me, just stayed the same. And every time I went to the gym to work out, which was very moderate amounts of exercise, every time I'd go, I'd see a lot of these people there. So I figured, gosh, if they're here every time I show up, that means they're probably here a lot.
Right.
Thinking, oh man, I just got to exercise more and more and more. But I wasn't seeing the results. Right. And you may have observed the same thing. So the point is it's all about the nutrition.
Right,
nutrition is absolutely key.
Yeah. Well, that, and some people need to exercise more than we do, and we're all different. We've seen a lot of studies regarding that. And so even though they need a lot of exercise, the most important thing to look at is what they're putting in their mouths.
Absolutely.
Good. So we're going to get the most out of our exercise by staying consistent, doing something that you love. Like, I don't love going to the gym, so I gave up my gym membership a long time ago, and I do things like walking and hiking and swimming so that I'm not dreading doing what I want, and I love yoga, so then I look forward to it. Exercising enough. So at least, what does it say here? The Center for Disease Control and Prevention suggests that you should exercise at least 2.5 hours every week. 2.5 hours every week. Sorry, thought that was going to break it down. So you can break that up to 20 minutes a day, and you're good. Increase your heart rate. Do something that will increase your heart rate. You can feel it. Just yoga. That happens to me in yoga. Swimming with the kids. I definitely get that in. Lifting weights. You want to do resistance. I used to actually teach resistance training, and it's mainly because it builds that lean body mass, helps your bones. Like it's funny how you would think, okay, you're working your muscles, but not knowing how it works your bones is really, really interesting, or crazy, because if you think about it, doesn't seem like you're doing it, but you will. And that's what we have to do to keep our bones very healthy for our older ages, because you never know how long you're going to live. Supplement properly. So exercise increases the body's need for nutrients. So you need to eat a little bit more, and make sure that you're replenishing a lot of the stuff that you're using up. So we also have a sports line for that as well. And we'll do a health chat on that. So remember to start out slow and build slow. Make it a habit to exercise, because you don't want to just go out and start doing like hot yoga the first time and you've never done it before and doing it every day in the week. That's a little crazy. So start out slow. All right.
So there are tools that you can have access to if you are interested in the 180 program. These are very helpful to keep you on track. Meal plans, so you don't have to guess at what you need to do there. Portion control guidelines, healthy recipes, lifestyle tips, and fitness regimens designed by world-class Shaklee Pure Performance Team athletes. And that's a mouthful right there. Basically, Shaklee has a relationship with a lot of, for the past almost 40 years, U.S. Olympic athletes. And so
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You can learn more about that if you'd like.
And we also have a Facebook page and support just with us, David and Eva Lace, and we can help you get through this program where it's not just the Shaklee stuff.
Right.
So then let's move on to clean eating. So here we have a really cool little pamphlet here that you can download, but it's just kind of a shopping guide and what to choose and how to get the most out of, getting the the most nutritional foods, you need to choose whole natural foods, right? We're going to look at the outside of the grocery store, the fruits, the vegetables, the meats, and things like that. We're going to eliminate processed foods, choose whole grains like brown rice, not white rice, quinoa, not like white floury breads all the time, even though we love them. At mealtime, fill half your plate with veggies, like we said before. Combine protein with carbs to stay full longer. And natural, good, healthy fats will help in all of this as well. Try to steam, bake, and grill, and eat raw foods. So your veggies, we're not going to fry everything. Avoid processed sugars and refined foods. So that's huge and very hard to do, but you can do it. We've done it if you put your mind to it, right? There's a blog that's out there. The Shaklee blog is amazing. It's called Naturally. A lot of great stuff on there for you. And this here is going to help you kind of look at what you can change out for things like a sugary cereal. You're going to change that out to the high fiber, low sugar cereal, or no sugar at all. Or I'm sorry, no cereal at all. We do a granola because it's a whole grain, right? You see the oats in there. Even Cheerios, plain Cheerios, no sugar, but it's a processed oat. The oats have been broken down, so they're not whole anymore. Even though it says made with whole grains, they're not whole anymore. So, all those tricky advertising things. We have packaged potato chips. Don't buy those. Buy some raw almonds. Even though I feel like I want to grab some potato chips, when I eat raw almonds, I'm satisfied by the time I'm done eating them, and I kind of forgot about the potato chips. It's kind of crazy. White bread, of course, change that out to the 100% whole grain bread. So that is, something that's not been refined. We like to get the sprouted, what is it called? It's flourless sprouted bread at Trader Joe's. That's our favorite. You're going to switch out white flour for whole wheat flour if you're baking. And we add some of the Shaklee protein powder when we bake so that we have we're not spiking our sugar levels. The blended vegetable oils are no good. So you want to switch that out for like an olive oil or grapeseed oil or an avocado oil. Sugary snacks, get rid of those. This is what you're doing also. This helps you with changing out your pantry, right? Just getting stuff out of the house so you're not tempted. Get rid of the sugary snacks and just have plenty of fruits and like apples, bananas, and berries on hand because those are naturally sweet. We do a lot of the berries, right, honey? The frozen berries in the Vitamix with a little bit of water, and you let them defrost for a little bit, and they end up like a sorbet. It's amazing. It's so good. I don't even need to go out and buy sorbet. It's like I can make whatever flavor I want by doing that. So then processed foods, example, a jar of salsa. Change that out for fresh foods. Make your own homemade salsa. Really good, fresh, always tastes better. Anyway, just some ideas. So step 3, once you're done with the program and you've gotten to your ideal weight and you're feeling awesome, to keep that going, eating these healthy foods is not always going to happen, right? You're going to be out, you're going to be traveling, or you're going to be really busy or have a project due. It's going to be hard to eat healthy. So what we've done is we take the Vitalizer, which is the awesome packaged, the amount of supplements that we need every day that has been amazing, changed both of our lives, and a shake a day. So maybe for breakfast, because if we know our day is going to be crazy busy the rest of the day and we're going out to eat with somebody, it's going to be hard to eat healthier. We definitely have a shake throughout the day somewhere in there. Do you want to talk about the Vitalizer?
Well, yeah, just that was how I started my journey taking Shaklee supplements was by taking Vitalizer, starting with Vitalizer, and I was deficient in my omega intake, and the Vitalizer contained all of my daily recommended amounts for omegas, plus all the vitamins that I needed
and minerals
and minerals that we're not getting,
like in our water.
Yeah, so that's over 9 years now.
Yeah.
And every day I make sure I take it because I can't I can't assume that I'm getting everything I need in my food. In fact, it's highly likely that I'm not getting all the nutrients I need through my food.
Right, because we don't live in our garden, we don't have our own fish, all those kind of things. And mine was, I didn't realize, I mean, I was taking it because I was, having my babies and needing a prebiotic, sorry, not prebiotic, prenatal and a postnatal vitamin. And that's what I took to the doctor. And he said, this is the best, I can't even prescribe you something better than this. So I was taking that. And then at some point I wasn't doing very good for about a month and not taking it consistently, and I could feel it. I was tired. My energy level was super low. So I'm very grateful for that. And this is something you can do.
And that wasn't, that the doctor probably, he might not have been aware of it, but there's an actual study that's been done just on the Vitalizer, on the supplements,
the
Shaklee supplements that actually prove a lot of what we're talking about, which is also pretty cool to see. But we can talk about that more in another video, in another chat.
Exactly. So here, this is how you can get started. You can start with the starter kit. You get 2 containers of the Life Energizing Shake, and that's 15 servings. 15 servings,
yes.
Each. So there you have 2 weeks, a little bit more amount of your shakes or smoothies. You have some snack bars to help get you through, and your metabolic boost, and then a Vitaly, which is your vitamins and minerals. It's part of that Vitalizer that we were talking about, but just the vitamin and mineral part, because you're getting your omegas and your probiotics in your shakes. Let's see here. But I also wanted to go, I'm going to screen share and talk to you real quickly. I was going to show it to you, but that's okay. You can also start with a turnaround kit, and that is a whole month's supply. You get all of that stuff, plus the meal bars and more snack bars, and the teas. Oh yeah, the other one is the teas. They come in little handy dandy little 1 cup containers. What are they called? Sure. Here we go. All right, so here's the teas. So you can just throw those in a bottle of water or a cup of water. Green tea, pomegranate tea. Love it.
Green tea, pomegranate tea. Yeah, again, really cool to be able to just, a lot of times if I'm out, I know I'm going to have a busy day, slam that into my pocket, and
you're off and running.
And then grab a bottle of water. If I'm out and about, slam it in there.
Or your water bottle, or
yeah,
glass of water.
It's just so cool.
Mine's my favorite. It's first thing in the morning. Gives me just, instead of a cup of coffee kind of thing. And we have the metabolic boost. That's your metabolism booster that you're going to take with your shakes, and then your Vitaly. So this is part of the Vitalizer, your vitamins and minerals. I have my little snack bar here for when we're done, because I'm going to be hungry. So that's, so I was talking about the turnaround kit. You can get that, and that's a whole month's supply of everything at once, but you also have the option of your starter kit. So let us know if you need that, or if you're ready to start, and we'll get you started right away. Or if you'd like to share it with a friend, we do that as well. We like to share, and we have this health chat is recorded, so you can share that with a friend.
But we'll also want to mention that there's a health assessment that you can take, 20 questions, and this health assessment will give you some specific recommendations based on your body type and your particular health situation. And it's really cool, because then because you're like, I don't know what to do. Take the health assessment first, and then figure out what might work for you.
Right, and if you become a member, a Shaklee member, you're getting 15% off all of your products. You can put it on auto ship, so you can get it for a few months in a row. Get your your turnaround kit, so you're never running out of your products. And then you're also getting a discount on your auto ship, so that makes life easy.
Right.
And we can do that really easily from your health print. If you do that first, then you can go right into ordering. So let us know if you need any help with that, and we're here for you.
Yeah, and just as always, there are 3 ways you can get involved with the Shaklee family. You can just use the products and experience better health. You can, what's likely to happen then is you're going to start to tell others about, just naturally.
Yeah. Well, they're going to start asking.
They're going to start asking, and you're going to start sharing that. And when you share that, you can, make a little extra money doing it, and then
or you can build,
or you can be a serious business builder, because that's the only way people hear about the great products is through word of mouth. And they don't advertise, and so they actually pay people like us to spread the message. So if that's something that interested you as well, then certainly you can talk further to us about that.
Yeah, let us know. All right, you guys, good luck and take care, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye.